On March 20, 2003, American forces invaded Iraq, vowing to destroy Iraqi weapons of mass destruction, or VMD, and end the dictatorial rule of Saddam Hussein. When WMD intelligence proved illusory or an imagination and a violent insurgency broke out, the war lost public support. Saddam was captured, tried and hanged, and democratic elections were held. In the years since, there have been over 4,700 US and Allied troop deaths, and more than 100,000 Iraqi civilians have been killed. 20 years after the United States invaded Iraq and left a trail of destruction and chaos in the country and the region, one aspect of the war remains under-examined. In the first place, why was it fought? Next, what did the Bush administration hope to reap out of the war? The official and well-known story remains that Washington was provoked by the then Iraq President Saddam Hussein's Weapons of Mass Destruction, or WMD, program. His nuclear capabilities especially was assumed to be alarming to ignite war. The then US Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice said, "We do not want the smoking gun to be a mushroom cloud," which meant America didn't want to make the situation worse. Despite Saddam not having an active WMD program, this explanation had found support among some international relations scholars then. But Bush administration was wrong about Saddam's WMD capabilities. Given the scary memories of 9/11 attacks in the year 2001, the US government misread the evidence on Saddam's weapons. And since the administration was engaged in a widespread campaign of deception and propaganda in the run-up to the Iraq war, there is little reason to believe the evidence submitted by Bush officials. Investigations into the causes of the war find that it had little to do with fear of WMDs or other purported goals, such as a desire to spread democracy, satisfy the oil or Israel lobbies, or put an end to alleged human rights violation in Iraq. Rather, the Bush administration invaded Iraq for its demonstration effect. A quick and decisive victory in the heart of the Arab world would send a message to all countries, especially to reluctant regimes such as Syria, Libya, Iran, or North Korea, that American hegemony was here to stay. Or, in other words, the Iraq war was motivated by a desire to re-establish America's reputation as the world's leading power. Indeed, even before 9/11, then Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld presumed that ousting the Saddam would enhance US credibility and influence throughout the region and demonstrate what US policy is all about. These hypotheticals were catalyzed by September 11 attacks, when symbols of American military and economic dominance were destroyed. Driven by humiliation, the Bush administration felt that the US needed to reassert its position as an unchallengeable world leader. The only way to send a message to the world was a thumping victory in war. But Afghanistan was not enough. It was simply too weak a state. As prison bullies know, a fearsome reputation is not acquired by beating up the weakest in the yard. Iraq fit the bill because it was more powerful than Afghanistan. That Iraq was attacked for its demonstration effect is attested to by several sources. A senior administration official told a reporter off the record that Iraq is not just about Iraq. Rather, it was of a type including Iran, Syria, and North Korea. In a 2002 column, American conservative syndicated columnist, author, political analyst, and commentator Jonah Goldberg coined the Ledeen Doctrine, named after neo-conservative historian Michael Ledeen.
The doctrine states every 10 years or so, the United States needs to pick up some small, crappy little country and throw it against the wall, just to show the world that it means business.